All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a beautiful day. Today, we're going to talk about how you can turn $10 into $100. Heck, how can you turn $100 into $1,000? Well, with our best friend, compound interest. What is compound interest? It means that every year you get interest returned to you on your investment. Then the next year, you're going to get interest on your original investment and the interest you got last year. And this is a process that's going to repeat itself over and over and over and over. Compound interest means that you're not going to have linear growth in money. You're going to have exponential growth. One way that we see this all the time is when we get a mortgage. Most people get a 30-year mortgage. So let's say you buy a house and it costs $200,000. You get a $200,000 mortgage. Let's say it's 5%. Zero down. We're just going to make easy math here. Let's say also in 30 years, your house goes up in value to 3 times its original price. So after 30 years, your house is worth $600,000. Winner. Now here's the thing. 5% every year on your outstanding loan balance means that at the end of 30 years, you will not have paid $200,000 for that house. You will have paid somewhere more in the ballpark of like $400,000. So you still came out ahead, $200,000 ahead. That's pretty awesome. You have a house that you're living in and you have $200,000 extra from what you started with. What if I said you could take the same $200,000 though, and if you had $200,000 to start, it sat somewhere, and after 30 years, it would be worth $2 million. Now we're talking. Instead of paying for compound interest, like on a mortgage, you're getting charged that interest. Let's make it work for us. Now, investing, we always say this, needs to be long term. So I wish I really knew this much better, and I wish that I had the same understanding I do today and the same mindset I do today when I was much younger. I would have invested everything that I could. I mean, didn't you spend money, a good chunk of money, on something recently, a few years ago, a long time ago, that not long after you spent that money, you realized what you spent it on may not have been worth it? Maybe you regretted it. Maybe you didn't, but you just know that that money could have been better spent. Imagine if that money could have grown 10 times over and you could have had 1,000% return on your investment. How much happier would you be today? Well, it's never too late to start. Here's the real problem though. We as humans have one big issue when it comes to growing things long term. There's one thing we want, always. Instant gratification. I want something and I want it now. I want to know what the weather is. I can check online. Heck, I want to know anything. There's this beautiful internet search thing that just gives me all of my answers. If I want to talk to a friend on the other side of the world and I want to see their face, I can press a button on a neat little thing called a smartphone and I can do that instantly. So we want money also. We want that money instantly too. So a lot of people, they buy lottery tickets. Heck, you spend $1, you can get $30 million in a week. Woohoo! Heck, there are many people that invested in cryptocurrency and almost overnight got tons of money back. Now here's the flip side of that. When it comes to money and an investment, if you have the ability to make that much return that fast, it also means that the risk is super high. And probably more people lost money than the people that really made a lot of money. So let's be smart with our investments. You can still get 10 times your initial investment if you're willing to trust the history of the market. Historically, the stock market has returned 7 to 9%. Adjusted for inflation, with dividends reinvested. That means you could invest today, and in 30 years, your money will grow 10 times over. $100 will become $1,000. When you invest, you can't just invest in anything. Invest in something like a market indexed fund, something that mimics the growth of the market as a whole. This is an easy way to be very diversified in your investments through the stock market. Again, doing this long term should be able to follow the history of the market and make your odds of winning and having 10 times return on your investment over 30 years super high. Now, you have to overcome wanting instant gratification. Man, don't you wish when you were a kid, you just put that $100 away that somebody gave you, and now you just had an extra $1,000 laying around? Yeah, I do. I really do. Anyways, invest early as you can. If you're a parent, invest for your kids. Invest early and invest consistently. This is the surefire way to make sure that within 30 years, you can have 10 times what you had today. Now, there's an amazing quote that everybody loves called "Seize the Day." And I wholeheartedly believe in this. There's a similar quote: live as if you're going to die tomorrow, but learn as if you're going to live forever. That is my favorite quote. Now, what is learning though? Learning is investing. Investing in yourself through education. So live as if you're going to die tomorrow. Make every day enjoyable. Make every activity fun. But invest as if you're going to live forever. Invest in yourself through education and invest financially so that you can have that dream future. And it's never too late. If you're 18 years old, want to retire when you're 48? When you're 40? Heck, if you are 40 and you want to make sure that you have enough security for yourself and your family, invest early, invest consistently. Compound interest is going to give you your future. There is nothing better than understanding how that works. If you go into an internet search engine right now and you type in compound interest calculator, put in any starting number you want, let's say $10, $100. Put anywhere from 7 to 9% as the yearly growth. If it asks you how often to compound the interest, put 1 year. And then put it for 30 years. You'll notice that $100 will be around $1,000 at the end of 30 years. Awesome. This is the key to our futures and living the way that you want. Enjoy your life and make it how you want by starting early. Use compound interest as your friend to grow your future. I hope that you gained a lot of value from this video, and if you liked it, do not forget to smash that thumbs up button. Make him turn blue for me. And subscribe, because we'll be giving videos out every single week. And if you know anybody that can get value from this video, don't forget to share it to them. We'll see you next time.